Hi! In the last video I cheated my way around the color scheme on the wing, so that's why I'm showing it to you now. This is in addition to the masking video, part 2 of the composite modeling series, which you can find up here. Always wanted to do that. Okay, let's go. I prepared the wing. The flaps and ailerons are already masked. Just to remember, this surface is going to be white. This one is going to be transparent, just as the way you can see here. And we want to mask the V and the M in the beautiful blue and yellow colors of Ukraine. Although I don't have the colors, I have the blue and my sand color, which should do fine. Okay, I will use one new thing here, just for convenience. You will see that later. I already marked with a pen the place where I want the V to go. I think I will make the V first and the M parts second. The tricky thing here is that you have to cover the whole wing and only leave the color parts open, because I want to make the color first. I thought about just covering the mold with tape where the markings are going to go, and then do the white 2 layers, and then do the colors, and after that a 3rd layer of white behind that. But I don't want to risk seeing shadows of the color right next to the actual marking. Okay, so let's go. I will start with the tape as usual. I already measured the degrees here, so that I can transfer it to here. What I will do is I will mark the outside of the blue now. As I said, I already did the markings on the tape. Okay. Like that. Like here too. I think I will speed up the video for you so that you don't have to watch all the stuff in original speed. Okay. But before that, I'm going to introduce you to another thing. This is a masking foil, especially for airbrush. And what I'm going to do is I will cut out this triangular shape that is coming here, just out of this foil, and it will go into the mold and out of it very easily, and you don't have to cut the tape in that very sharp angle. It's going to look very nice, I think. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pause the video while I cut this. So, hello again. I did cut out a small piece of this masking foil to cover that triangular shape now. And I will glue it on now, just as with the stencil font, the letters. This thing has a backside that you can take off, and it has a low amount of glue on it so that you can transfer it easily. I have all the necessary markings on the mold so that I don't get it asymmetrical or something. Okay, that looks about right. Also here, be careful not to have any bubbles inside. Go down like this, and we should be fine. Perfect. Now with my hands, it's a little fatty. I think I should wash my hands. That's what I would recommend. Okay, here we are again. Let's finish this one now. For the V for the blue part is already finished, and now I will get to the M part. Okay, I will do it like this. The lines are pretty obvious in this marking. Okay, again I did something wrong here. So that's 7.2. 7.2 here. .7 here. So the outer part will match with this line, the ending of the M, up there, like that. And the inner part will match with this line. All very geometrical. I'm cutting this right here. Okay, that looks good. And now the next one. Just make it symmetrical. Again, it's 7.2, like this. 4.7 again. And we already have these lines. Okay, so now that we created the V and the M. It's time to separate the colors and decide which one we want to do first. I usually do the dark ones first, because if you spray the dark color behind a lighter one, it probably will be darker where you overspray the light one behind. So that's why we're going to do the dark one first. That means we'll have to cover all the yellow parts separately to take them off later, and all the white parts separately. So that's what I'm going to do now. The technique is the same as we did with the rudder. Okay, let's speed up the video now. Okay, now that we have nearly everything covered, we still need to cover the big sides. We have the blue part already visible, because this is going to be the first layer that we're going to apply. After that, we'll take away these stripes to make the yellow surfaces, and after that we are taking away all the maskings of the complete wing to make the white surfaces except this one. And after that, there's going to be the transparent coating for the flaps. Okay, now for the big part. Just a moment. So here we are again. I decided on what to use for covering. You can use anything you like. You can use an old newspaper to cover this area, or an old foil. In my case, I had this old thick foil lying around in the workshop, and before throwing it away, I thought, let's use it for that. Now we'll cover this area with the foil. I'll carefully the edges again. So that I can glue the foil onto this tape. I already did a rough cutting. I overlap it slightly to tape it into place. There we go. Okay, same with the other side. I already did a rough pre-cut for this space. Also start with this. That on here. Oh. I think that's a bit too long. Let's see if we can fix that. I think so. So this is nice. Again, tape it down here. And just make sure that no color dust can get into this area by closing every possible entry point. That's the safest way. So everything is nice and closed now, just the V visible for the first layer. Then again I will rip off these parts of the tape to make the M visible, and I will be careful not to cover too much of the blue, but I think the darker colors are very, very opaque, so that you won't see that much of the yellow on the back side of the blue. And after that I will remove the rest for the white color and then the transparent. Okay, now for this part, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.